having another crazy ass day. So I'm at the gym. Woohoo! I decided that I'm going to come to the gym instead of sulking in my sadness. Because life is too short. It's too short to be fucking sitting around fucking crying every day and fucking. No, that's not what we're doing. But I could be honest with you. That's a part of going from hood to hooded. And that's a part of going from hood to hooded. It's dealing with these downs. So when you're in the up part of life, you're in the blooming season, everything is like, oh, my phone is dying. When you're in the blooming season, everything grows. But when you're in the planting season, it's not beautiful. But your hard work is not in vain. It really isn't. It's not in vain. Oh, but this thing ain't even calculating. God darn it. I don't like this machine. I'm on this arm pedaling machine. I don't want to put people in my lives. So let's move y'all here. Dang, my bad. See. Let's go over here. So I can be in my own little world. Let's be in my own little world. Alright, y'all. Today is about staying away from fucking vibe killers, man. Somebody killing your vibe, don't be around that person. So I'm getting my workout on. That's too light. A lot of people don't know that my college major is actually, whoa, exercise science. So I went to Florida State. And when I first got to Florida State, my major was biology because I knew that I wanted to be a doctor. But then I started taking all this botany, all this crazy plant botany, and I hated it. And I was like, what does the plant have to do with this human body? They're actually not similar, but a little bit. Because plants, they are very fucking detailed. You think plants, you just think chlorophyll, but it goes to germination and sperm. It just goes through all of the stuff. But once I realized I didn't like biology in college, I didn't just switch my major to like interior design because I had a lot of friends in college. We started off like, oh, I'm gonna be a doctor. And then when we got to organic chemistry and all those other harder classes like biochem at Florida State, Was hard as fuck, but I really love that class at Florida State. My teacher, Dr. Curley, I think his name was, he was an excellent biochem teacher. And I did really well in that class, but a lot of people was like, girl, I'm switching to interior design. What's up? Help me, I can't sleep. Give me some ideas. If you can't sleep, do some yoga. That's the best idea. Yoga is like a sleeping pill. If you ever can't sleep, go to YouTube, look up any yoga people. But the one that's really good is Yoga with Adrian on YouTube. Do like a 5-minute yoga session and you'll be able to fall asleep. I promise you. Because a lot of times your body is tense, your mind is racing, you can't really get your Z's. And then you go and do a little yoga. You stretch your body in different positions and your body like, oh, I'm tired. But it feels so good to your joints and your muscles. I'm not sure how old you are, but yoga is a good one. Putting your phone down, turning off the TV, putting on some cool clothes, comfy covers, and rub your feet together. That's a more like, I don't want to get out of bed and do yoga, Dr. Sean. Give me another damn idea. So that's what I would tell you. Well, yeah, I'm here working out. And it just reminded me that at Florida State, I was this biology student, but biology just had all the courses I didn't like. Like it had the courses that required for you to get into dental school or medical school or any of those schools, but a lot of people don't know you can pick any major and get into medical and dental school. Any major, you just have to have the prerequisites. So once I realized that, I switched to exercise science. Hi! Because exercise science was about like exercising. It talked about anatomy, physiology, biochemistry. We did a lot of like learning how to prescribe exercise. So I know how to actually create programs and da 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 da. I don't use that degree, but I am trained in it, even though I don't work out like I'm supposed to. Today I'm just working out because, you know, I don't want to stress today at fucking work. So today I'm not even putting these on like 20 pounds. I'm putting it on 10 pounds and working, talking to you guys. Not the best way to work out though. What's up? Y'all like this chat? Hype me up. I know I'm doing this thing all wrong. So yeah, that just reminded me of my time at Florida State in the exercise science program. They had us out there running and walking. We learned how to do like calibrating the fat on your body, all kinds of stuff, body mass, BMI, exercise testing, stress testing. I learned a lot about stretching before you work out, which I didn't do today. Because I'm just here to release some stress. So I'm not even taking it serious. Y'all want to know what shoes I got on at the gym? This is how you know I'm not even serious. I'm just here to like, let me show y'all my shoes and my socks. Teeth and flip-flops. This is how you know I'm just here to like fucking de-stress. That's how you know. But back to my topic. So when I was at Florida State University, in that program, the exercise science program, I really learned a lot about like exercising and the human body, and I feel like it really prepared me to be a dentist. It really did. And even like today I get up, yesterday I get up, every day I get up. What am I? Full of stress. And I said, let me go work out. That's what I said, y'all. I said, let me not sit here and be a fucking crybaby. Let me go work out. Even if it's just light workout in my flip flops and my teeth socks. Let's go. Let's go. That's what I said. I said, let me go work out. And it just made me reflect on a time when I was not a doctor and I was just trying. And it was hard as fuck. It was hard as fuck, but I'm here now. Struggling, but here. I survived it. So, I guess the moral of the story is you can make it through any fucking thing. Even if you waking up with a bad day, you going to sleep after a bad day. You got people just bring negativity to your fucking life. You don't have to accept any of that. You can get up, focus on your health, focus on your dreams, focus on your goals. Of course you're going to stumble sometimes. Of course you're going to be sad sometimes. Of course you're going to be down some fucking times. Because that's what life is like. Ever since I've been on this earth, it seemed like it's been a roller coaster ride. And as I continue to grow and continue to show up, regardless of what I'm going through, I just learned so much. Like now, when I'm really feeling like the highest level of positivity or the highest level of stress, my brain now says, oh, go work out. Or somebody yesterday was like, go take a walk. So that's exactly what I did. I went and took a walk. And that really helped me out. So that's going to be my recipe. It's 6:27 a.m. on a Thursday. And you see where I'm at. Getting it in. Getting it in, getting it in. Getting it in, getting it in. So yeah, that's my message. Get it in. Don't stress, y'all. All right? Because honestly, when you're in your planting season, everything seems fucked up. You can't see the flowers blooming. And hell, the seeds you planted, you got to put them under the ground. You can't even see those. You just got to believe that they will sprout. When you're in the planting season, you have to just believe that it's going to work out. You have to give the seed water, give it all the nutrients that it needs. It gets it from the soil. You just have to believe that it has what it needs to grow. That's like your dreams. Your dreams need water. They need nutrients. They need good health. They need to be in a positive mind. Have you ever met a dreamer who is just really a wisher? Someone who is wishing for something versus actually taking action. And me, I'm all about action. Like, I'm all about action when it comes to life. I'm all about taking action. And lately, I'm just taking action on happiness. If we're not pursuing happiness, then what the hell are we doing? If we're not trying to grow and learn and show up for ourselves, regardless of how fucking hard it looks, regardless of the sacrifices you have to make, you still got to show up for yourself. You still got to make this shit happen. You still have to say, you know what? I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going and going and going. Thank y'all for liking the live chat. Next, we're going to do the leg curl. Let's curl our legs. 20 is good. Feels good on my legs. So the best thing about today is my dental schedule isn't as heavy as it has been. I'm on this new job and I'm kind of like the leader. So it's really imperative that I'm feeling my best. And lately I can admit that life been fucking kicking my ass. But you gotta just wake up, guys, and just keep going. I already know that the winning season is coming. But you know, like when you in the games of life, just like the NBA finals, they have so many games that they have to play, and the best out of a certain number of games is the winner. But that doesn't mean you're not gonna lose a couple times and still come out the champ. That's with anything. You might lose a couple times, but those losses are really lessons. So don't take your losses as complete failures. This is data that you need to recalibrate your life. This is data that you need to say, you know what? That didn't work. Let me try this way. Or I tried it that way. It wasn't the best outcome, but at least you tried that shit. At least you did it. At least you didn't quit on yourself. At least you didn't give up. At least you got up another day like me today. You got up to fight another fucking day. You said this is what strong looks like. I just stole it off the Planet Fitness wall. But it's true. This is what strong looks like. Strong looks like getting up every fucking day, knowing that you had a bad yesterday, knowing that you had a bad month, a week, year, whatever, knowing that you took a couple losses and realizing you woke up to try again. Now, if you woke up and you're like, I ain't trying again, I give up, then you're going to have some regrets in life. But if you wake up like, you know what, I have no choice but to try this shit again. I have no choice but to keep the positive vibes. No matter how hard it is, I have no choice. Because you're doing this for you. You have to love yourself. You have to be there for yourself. You have to show up for yourself every day. Hi, what's going on, Brazil? How y'all feeling? You have to show up for yourself. Pump the iron, even if it's on the lowest setting, like me. I'm on like 20 pounds, but 20 pounds is 20 pounds. 20 pounds ain't 0 pounds. You can start at 5 pounds. But the moral of the story is, when you planting seeds, when you trying to accomplish your goals, when you going through BS, and you just feel like, damn, why I seem to keep losing? It's because you headed somewhere great. You headed somewhere great. And the people who support me, follow me, thank y'all for liking the live. Thank y'all for chatting in the comments. Y'all already know. I always talk about this meme of these miners. Not miners keys, but people who get mines. I don't know if that's their real name, but 2 guys on the image digging for diamonds. And one of them is like, I kid you not, this guy was like 2 millimeters away. I'm talking in dental terminology. 2 millimeters away from the diamonds. And he had been digging so long, he was sweating bullets. He was like, damn, this can't be the direction of diamonds. He was like, he had all the data to show that, dang, this is where the diamonds are. This is how to get to them. And he was doing all the right steps. He was taking all the right steps for the diamonds. And guess what he did? He got to a point where he felt like he was tired, he was burnt out. He was like, I'm the only one down here digging for these damn diamonds. You know what? Well, it was another guy digging for diamonds, but he was way behind him. But the guy got right to the point where he was about to crack the code. And that's how a lot of us are in life. We right to the point where we're about to crack the code, whether it's your business, whether it's with your degree, whether this is with your job and you looking for a better position, whether this is with life, whether this is with, you know, really anything in life, your health, and you'll get to almost about to crack the code, and you don't realize that's when the shit is the hardest. If you don't know that, when it's the hardest and you about to crack the code and you give up, you're gonna regret it forever. But if you stand in the paint, if you stand in the paint, guess what? You're gonna be so excited, so excited that you did not allow a temporary storm to prevent you from getting your diamonds in life. Where can I sit, y'all? Dang. I don't know where I can sit y'all on this machine. It's kind of hard to work out with y'all on this machine. What about there? Perfect. Obviously, that wasn't a good idea. I'm about to break my brand new phone. About to break my phone. So yeah. But that's the moral of the story for today. You're so close to your diamonds. You're so close to the point of escaping poverty, escaping negativity, escaping everything holding you back that you don't realize it. You don't even realize that shit. You don't even realize it. You don't realize. So yeah, guys. That was the laziest workout ever. I told you I got on these flip-flops. I'm about to go get a massage. And yeah.
You're number one for 30 minutes, okay?
Oh, thank you so much. Bye. Thank you. She gave me 30 minutes. When you really only get 10 minutes, she'd be like, you got time today. I sure do. See, yesterday, she offered me 30 minutes. But I didn't have time. I only had 20 minutes. But today, baby, listen. See? This is why you don't give up on yourself. Yeah, blessings in disguise. So let's get a massage. I'll probably turn this off though. Unless I could find a place to put y'all for 30 minutes. Let's go back. Start. Let's take our chair back. Oh yeah. Relaxation. So yeah, guys. Man, where could I put y'all? Hold on. My phone might die. That's weird. What about here? That's better. So, this is what it's about. Relaxing. I won't be on here much longer. I'm not going to be live for this whole 30 minutes, but y'all see what time it is. Live your best life. Relax. My phone is on 10%. Y'all come in the chat and let me know where you're watching from. Make sure you like the live. We already had Brazil in the building. Who else is watching? How you feeling today? Enough about me. How y'all feeling in the chat? Drop some comments. Send me some positive energy. Say something encouraging for the people. How is the weather where you are? Here where I am, we have wildfire smoke in Canada. This massage chair is everything. I'm probably gonna be on here for about 5 more minutes. Oh, yeah, I gotta go, y'all. I gotta enjoy this little 30 minutes because y'all ain't saying nothing. I will see y'all later. I'm gonna be back live today because I have to come live. This is like fun. It's weird. Some people like, I could never, but I like going live. My voice has traveled to Brazil this morning. But yeah, I'm feeling better after my chit chat. I'm feeling better after my little mini workout, my lazy workout. And I'm gonna be ready to go to work today and rock out. Cause I'm Dr. motherfucking Sean, okay? And you are whoever you are, motherfucking you. So don't forget that. All right, y'all. And sending love to all my Niji this morning. Sending love all around Turtle Island to my Niji. Never forget who you are. Never forget that you're the ancestors' wildest fucking dreams. So when you the ancestors' wildest dreams, that shit gonna be hard, bro. It's gonna be hard. But I don't want to always be in a place in life where the shit is hard. Like, I'm tired of shit being hard. But I know that it's not gonna always be like this. It won't always be days like this. Ooh, I should make a song. It won't always be days like this. You won't always drop those tears. You're gonna smile bright like a starlight. 'Cause it won't always be days like this. Just erase your fears. You're gonna shine bright like a starlight. It won't always be days like this. Hey, I should turn that into a song. Y'all, it won't always be days like this. I am working on a motivational album for the people to let them know it won't always be days like this. It won't. It won't always be days like this, especially if you have that unapologetic, I ain't ever giving up type of mentality. You just like, you know what? Bring it on. Bring it on, mother. That's what you're telling the hard stuff in your life. You're like, bring it on. I got this. You know? So for me, I do this for the ancestors. I do this for the kids in the hood. I do this for the people who trying to escape all the generational curses. I do this for my hometown. I do this for my family, my friends, and the people who just love and support me. I show up because, by me showing up, it motivates other people to show up. By me showing up, it motivates other people to say, you know what? If Dr. Sean can overcome her hardest shit and the tears and the crying and the sadness and the upsets and the letdowns, so can I. And you better believe it. You better not ever. When I tell you, you better not ever give up. You better not ever give up. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. And I'm talking to myself. Somebody told me, take your own advice when you want to think about giving up and feeling sad. But it's life. I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. So that's the mood that we're leaving off with today. Normally this chair is like 10 minutes a person, but I'm just so, blessed and in good with the ancestors that they just push buttons on them for me. All I got to do is show up to the right place at the right time. That's all you got to do. Just keep a positive vibe and things will happen for you. So things going to continue to happen for me. Because I love on people and I don't spread negativity. Like, I just don't. So you see, I got 23 minutes left on this thing. 23 minutes, guys. 23 minutes. That's how extra special I am. So if you go through Planet Fitness, don't be asking them for 30 minutes. Like, oh, well, Dr. Sean get 30 minutes. Gifted. Okay, I know that's right. I wish that was real. Super chat. Mina Crisilia. That would be amazing. But thank you just for the the idea of it. All right, guys. My time here is up. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my massage. I hope y'all have a lovely, wonderful, positive day no matter what comes your way. I hope you don't let nothing steal your joy. I hope you don't let nothing kill your vibes. We're on positive vibes right now. And if you into a room and they don't have positive vibes, look, U-turn. U-turn that motherfucker. You feel me? If you into a space and it don't align with who you are, escape. So yeah, I can talk to y'all all day, honestly, but I gotta get ready for work, enjoy this little massage, try to figure out what the hell going on with my life, and just, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm about to do. Live my best life and just be me. And enjoy these type of views. Let me show y'all these views. This is what I need. This is where, well, not, I don't know if I need to be there, but somewhere like there. There's some water. You know what I mean? That's where I need to be. You feel me? So, yeah, I could keep talking, but I gotta go. Bye.